Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your September mid-monthly love reading. This is for singles and for couples, so halfway through couples, that's for you, and the first group is the singles. So let's go ahead and get right into this reading. Angels, please go ahead and connect me to my Sagittarians at this time. When it comes to Sagittarius and their love life, my singles, what is going on for the next 2 weeks? So this is from the 15th through the 30th, and I know the 15th has passed, but it's still relevant. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. What are the main messages for my singles? Religious factors, wedding, and this could be the one. Okay, so Sagittarius, some of you could be meeting someone that you really feel like is your perfect match, okay? Or you could be introduced to someone who you feel is like, whoa, he's, everything I want and more. Or she, whoever. So let's take a look at this, because I do feel this feeling that, Sagittarius is definitely kind of cueing into kind of like a serious nature when it comes to love in the next 2 weeks. I mean, we see religious factors, wedding, and this could be the one. These are very serious cards, And I feel like with this energy, it's kind of like, I mean, I don't know. It's almost like, I don't know, I feel the energy of Saturn, the planet, where it's just like, it's hard energy, but it also helps kind of serious things up. It's almost like a very disciplined kind of thing going on here. So let's go ahead and let's clarify these next few cards. So angels, please, let's take a look at this could be the one, because this says you have already met the partner that you seek, Sagittarius. So it's very possible you've met them, you know them. It could be someone you already know. I could be saying that and you're like, I know exactly who that is, probably. Or it could be someone that, you've seen before at a store, at work, at, school, whatever. So let's see if we can find out who this is. So first card that comes up is King of Swords reversed here. This is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Just did Libra, by the way, so you could check that out if you're like, oh, it's Libra, yes. So for some of you who are like, okay, I'm pretty sure that this is the one. I almost know it in my heart and my soul. But the thing is, whoever this person is, they are definitely being aloof, okay? When we see King of Swords reversed like this is someone who's not giving us that attention, We have the Sun here. This is what we want from them. We want that warmth. We want the glow. We want the direct sunlight beams. But whoever this is, they're not being like that for some reason. Okay, this is definitely energy of being distant. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which shows that, at this time, they're being very independent. They may be very much focused on themselves. We see the Nine of Pentacles, which is a very strong card of independence. Not even too much like about romance, it's about all their pleasures in life and regardless of another person. We see the roses, we see the smell, we think, when we look at this card, right, we see the gold that represents, pentacles are representing the earth energy, and this is about security being important to them, security in a job, security in finances, security in where they live. Then we notice the roses. This is about the pleasures, right? Now we're going into the pleasures of life, the smell, and then the grapes, the taste. It's almost like the finer things of life. And I feel as though they're able to enjoy this at this time because they're taking on this very independent streak in nature at this time, okay? And then I'm guessing that this hawk on their shoulder is probably not, probably not something cheap either. This is someone who's kind of living the luxury life right now, as they just kind of focus on themselves. The Queen of Swords also, again, really shows that whoever this person is that you could feel is the one, we have them coming up reversed. So here we go again with the air energy. There is no communication, which kind of makes it very difficult for some of my Sages. Nine of Wands, I feel as though you are feeling a little bit on guard, or a little bit feeling as though you have to put up some walls. For some of you, I feel like you've been very vulnerable, but you see the Nine of Wands is reversed. So when the Nine of Wands is upright, we're like on guard, we're like guarding ourselves, we're like protecting ourselves, and we're kind of giving them the squinty eyes, like, hey, I'm looking at you, you know, you have good intentions. And when it's reversed like this, we have our walls down, and we're like, hey, our walls are down, come over, and, you know, like, let's communicate again, because there's this strong pull and desire that you have for this person. The Sun is a really big card. I mean, the Sun is like, you know, they kind of push all the other crushes or whatever out of the water. It's almost just this person alone. You know, just imagine the Sun is a star, you know, and there's a million other stars out there, but the Sun is like, oh my gosh, you know. So oh, what the hell? Oh my God, I just said the star. You know, this is about kind of holding hope and being wishful, which I know a lot of people don't want to hear. But the star is that card of our dreams and our wishes and our desires. And it's just interesting because we have, this could be the one, we have the Sun, and then lo and behold, just when I was talking about stars, we get the star card here. Let's see what else. The Hanged Man. But yeah, there's a waiting period. You know, the Hanged Man here says no action. It's not a stalemate, but it is stagnant. And this really shows that right now requires patience and just kind of holding back, and not necessarily having any action towards this. Because as you saw with this King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, they're very much focused on their personal independence. It's very, I would not call it selfish energy, because you know, we all got to do us sometimes, but it's very much like, I don't want to deal with, you know, anything else basically except for myself. Angels, any advice you have? So the Three of Swords here definitely shows this journey is not going to be easy. This journey here with the Three of Swords will be probably more difficult to achieve than it is. It feels like it's more difficult, and it will be more pain to go through than anything else at this time, okay? Yeah. Eventually, it will lead to this happiness and this joy that you desire. It will lead to wishes fulfilled. But do know that unless you truly feel that this person is worth fighting for, it is going to be painful. You know, it is going to be painful. It is going to be something that, you know, not only do you have to patiently wait for, which could be the cause of this Three of Swords, but eventually it will lead with the Nine of Cups, undoubtedly, to wishes fulfilled and dreams coming true. So, you know, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, so, okay, so let's go ahead and check out religious factors. So we have, if you didn't resonate with this one, we're going to check out the religious factors. So let's take a peek on over. And I'm actually going to combine these two cards. I just feel this, you know, the strong nature to do so, because this is about Sagittarian, like really desiring that soulmate. Some of my signs are desiring, you know, just some fun times. Some are desiring independence. And with Sagittarians, it's very much desiring that twin flame, that soulmate energy, you know. So let's see here. Angels, ooh. Okay, so we got Two of Wands, Two of Swords. We're going to check that out, because just as how I said I wanted to combine these two, look at that, 2 and 2, right? They mirror each other. They are the same energies here. All right, let's see what's going on. Wow. Okay, so as we look at the religious factors, I kind of pick up for some of my Sagittarians this feeling either of like incompleteness, because we look at this and I feel for so long that you have desired a certain path, you know, it's like, okay, I know the way my life is going to turn out more than likely, and I kind of see it going this way. But I feel like recently, because the Two of Wands is reversed, it almost feels like everything you do to go in the path of having the family in the home and having the true love, you know, the soulmate energy, because these are reversed, you know, and it's kind of like for some of my Sagittarians, you're going through Definitely some epiphanies or some huge challenges and hurdles that I definitely see you, this is going to make you a stronger person, but it is difficult because right now it kind of feels like every time you try to go in the direction of this, you keep getting pulled in a totally different direction, or life keeps taking you in a totally different direction, because when we see the world here, we see basically, it's a symbol of the universe. It's a symbol of the world and events and world events and things like that. And when it's reversed, we feel like, what the hell? Like, universe, I want to go this way, but you're taking me away. And sometimes for some of you, you feel like you are falling further and further away from the path that you feel will bring you complete happiness. Now, I do see here with the religious factors, this says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. But actually, the only thing that really stood out to me in this card was your spiritual path, your love life and spiritual path. For some of you, I feel the way you mentally want your love life to go may not connect with your spiritual path. And this may be something that you are coming to terms with by the end of the month. That's going to rock you and shake you a bit, I feel, okay? Your love life and spiritual path. For some of you, you may be putting your love life above your spiritual path, when I feel some of you are being kind of ushered by your angels or your guides to go down this spiritual path that is not necessarily the way you might have planned. I think that love for some of you may come through your spiritual path rather than vice versa. So it's definitely, I think, a period of contemplating things. Ten of Pentacles does also speak about endings. For some of you, you may be ending a connection with somebody here. We have the Lovers. We also have, Lovers is also Gemini energy, but we do have ending some type of connection for some of you as you realize that the two may not be aligned, okay? So now let's go ahead and check out wedding. I know I said I was going to combine them, right? What happened to that one? But again, let's take a look at this. So we have the Two of Swords here. For some of you, I'm actually picking up, this is for those who have either been divorced or engaged and then broke it off, okay? And I feel like with the Two of Swords here, for some of you, you were engaged to someone and you broke it off, or you were married to someone and you broke it off. And I feel like what's going on here, guys, is like, you're looking at that and you're going, oh my God, I think I made the wrong decision. I think that I think I was too hasty in my decision, or in hindsight, I feel like I didn't put in enough effort to really work through it. Because look at that. Two of Swords and Judgment. You are second guessing yourself when it comes to a decision that you made with somebody. Or because these readings can go vice versa, somebody is thinking that way about you. Someone is thinking that way about you, like they made the wrong decision in letting you go. Now, with the wedding energy, it could be you were married, or it could have been engaged, or it could be that this was a relationship where you talked about weddings and marriages and babies like all the time, because there's a huge theme there. With the Death card reversed, you may feel and recognize in your heart in the next 2 weeks that it is not completely over with them, or they may feel this way about you, that they don't want it to be over after all. So interesting. I feel things are taking such a crazy turn, such a crazy turn. So some of you could be reconciling with I guess an estranged partner and saying, I want to make back up. I didn't mean it after all, I want to work things out with you. So yeah, Empress reversed. And the Tower. Wow, yeah, talk about some shocking energy. So this could be some type of confession that comes your way because someone feels incomplete without you, okay? So yeah, so anyways, that's what I'm picking up for my singles. If you guys like that, please comment, please like, subscribe, or share. If you would like a personal reading, the link is going to be down below. Reading start at 20 bucks, and I also do same day if you need it ASAP, okay? I love you guys so much, and I hope to see you back in October. Take care, guys. All right, so on to my couples. What is going on, Sag couples? Some of you may be strongly connected to a Libra because I went to do Libra couples, and I was like, hey, Sagittarian couples, and then I was like, just kidding, Libra couples. So I don't know if there's something going on and connected to that, but let's go. Oh, hey, we have flirt. Okay, so this is going to be a nice flirty last 2 weeks of September. I'm sure that's a relief, right? I feel like that's a relief for some of you. You're like, yes, finally some lighthearted, good-ass, fun energy. And definitely, my couples, you're looking at a pretty nice week these next 2 weeks because first thing we pick up is flirt. Okay, second thing, and also, even if you're not with a Libra, we're picking up that Libran energy, which is ruled by the planet Venus, which, you know that's like the fun, that's the love, the romance, the sensual, the playfulness, and that energy really just seems to strum along here for the last bit of September. We have honeymoon here, we have flirt here, and for some of you, if you feel like your relationship has been a little bit like, oh my god, it's like stale, or I don't know, it needs a pick-me-up or something, you know, it's just so humdrum and routine, you have let your friends help you, okay? They will help you pick out something nice to wear. They will help you come up with some ideas to kind of spice things up, okay? This is really gorgeous energy here. So let's take a little bit of a deeper look. Let's take a deeper look into this. Okay, let's see here. It says extend your lighthearted energy to others. Libra, you're at the bottom of the deck here. Hey, what's up? So, anyways, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Okay, Page of Pentacles and the Stars. So, we have the flirt. We have the 9 of Swords. Now, I'm wondering why we have 9 of Swords when we have 8 of Swords. So, it's like, you clear away something here that's been bugging you, or you kind of lose your exhibitions or something of that nature with your partner, but then there's still like in the back of your head, there's like still this nagging thing, and it's just like something's still nagging at you, whatever this is, you know? What is nagging at you? Let's see. What is it? What is it? So the 7 of Swords. So for some of you now, we're going to go a little bit more specific into the reading, so it will resonate or it won't resonate, and that's no problem, because we're going to check out these two, and you can always check out your moon or your rising if this is your sun, okay? But the 9 of Swords here says for some of you are a little bit worried about your partner, and you're kind of like, look, can we not be flirting with other people? Can we not be flirting, you know, with the neighbor? With the waitress, with you know, whoever, because that's definitely something you've been thinking about and worried about. It could have to do with the Page of Pentacles, but that could just be your partner as well. I feel though that whatever this thought is, I just feel like you don't have to worry about if you're worried about cheating, or if you're worried about it going any further, if you're worried about your partner being offered, you know, an offer, like, you know, like, hey, you know, you don't have to worry about that, because the 7 of Swords is reversed. So this is about, you know, when we're fearful of things that aren't even real, when we're letting our nightmares basically kind of take over. And so Libra, if you have been worried about that, you can let that go. You are the partner your partner loves to flirt with and be with, okay? So just remember that. And if you have felt like you haven't been that, did I call you guys Libra? I'm so sorry. I told you what is going on. I did it with that too, didn't I? Wow, Libra and Sagittarius is so connected for some reason. I'm glad I caught myself. But anyways, so Sagittarius, if you know you have been worried about this, you don't need to be, is what I'm getting though, okay? We have the Star card here, so if you've been feeling like you're not giving that warm energy to your partner, okay, well, you've recognized this, so you got to do something about it, right? And I feel like you do, because the 8 of Swords is like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm not doing this or I'm not doing that. And then there's like this fear and you're holding yourself back. With it coming up reversed like this, it shows that you conquer that by the end of, you know, the 2 weeks. So it's like, just kind of keep running with it, keep going with that, because if whatever you're dreaming about or thinking about for your relationship, like you want to flirt more, or you want more cutesy moments, you're going to manifest that, okay? The Star card is here, so you will manifest this. But just keep it in sight and just keep, you know, that in your mind. Because the flirting is going to amplify and it's going to take you to a more of a honeymoon overall feeling with your partner. A lot of you guys are going to be like on cloud 9 these next 2 weeks, so definitely enjoy that. But if you do start to kind of have some fears that start to creep in, you also have let your friends help you, okay? Let your friends be there to help you, soothe you, make you laugh. Maybe sometimes, you know, all we need to do is just laugh at ourselves and be like, oh my God, really? I'm being so ridiculous. And your partner or your friends will help you. Okay? Let's go ahead and take a little bit more of a peek into what your friends are helping you for. If, you know, if this didn't resonate with you, let's see what else is going on here. So, King of Wands. So I feel like for some of you, again, the cheating thing is really strong right now in this energy field. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands reversed. So again, I feel like, Sagittarius, I feel like you may be feeling like your intuition is telling you something. You know, you may be feeling like you need to fight somebody off, your partner. Because I feel like this warrior spirit coming on, and I feel you getting angry. I feel you getting angry, like, about what you are feeling intuitively about your partner. It could be causing fights, but it could also be kind of causing you to be up in arms about somebody that they're friendly with. Could be someone that they work with. Yeah, Four of Cups and the Page of Wands. But the thing is that, you know, with this energy, I know you guys are so, like, dreamy and you guys are so, like, imaginative, but you have to be careful of that, okay? Of that becoming too much of a detriment to the relationship. Now, of course, it could be vice versa. It could be your partner is being this way with you. Okay, you may be feeling like you're not getting a lot from them. You may be feeling like, what the hell? Because even with the Page of Wands and the Four of Cups, I see you bringing your energy to your partner, but then feeling like, oh, like what? It didn't work. Like, I'm trying to do this for them, or I'm trying to do that for them, and you're kind of like, but it didn't work. And now I'm like, what next? You know, I've tried this, I've tried that, I've tried this. What else? What else can I do? Well, for some of you, guess what? You're gonna get some. Your friends are gonna help jog your mind, basically, and you're gonna come up with something that kind of recaptures your partner's attention. For some of you, your partner could be just working all the time. It could be something just like that. But I feel like you've had a few attempts at trying to capture their energy, because the Page of Wands is like fun, you know. They're like, hey, you know, let's do this, or, you know, I made you this, or it's just like so bubbly and stuff, and you may be feeling like you keep getting shut down, and you're like, oh my gosh, like what the hell. Seven of Cups shows that, you know, you and your friends will brainstorm something together that will definitely recapture your partner's attention. And then comes the flirt, then comes the honeymoon, and the rest is history, you know, for the next 2 weeks. So anyways, guys, I love you so much. Hang in there. I actually feel like, though, the energy is going to be pretty awesome for the next 2 weeks. It's fun. I kind of feel like it's floating, sort of, but it's like floating, and then it's like running through the air like a bird. Like a bird, right? Oh, what floats in the air and then runs? Well, it doesn't run, it flies fast. So like a bird. So anyways, guys, getting loopy here. It's hot in this room. But anyways, I love you guys so much. Take care. If you would like a personal reading, the link is down below. And if not, I will see you hopefully for your October one. Take care, Sagittarians / Libra, because I keep saying Libra. Bye.